This is the iropro 10.1 inch tablet. It comes attractively boxed in this presentation box, quite plain and simple but functional. And there's an instruction manual. The English isn't exactly A1, but you get the general idea. There's a micro USB to HDMI cable. Yes, it's HDMI compatible. There's a micro USB to USB cable for charging and connecting to a computer. And there's also the mains charger as well with a UK plug. And now we come to the tablet itself. As you can see, it's quite slender. It's very slim. I'll just move the box out of the way. It's very slim. And a nice change from many other tablets, it's got a white back, which makes a change from the usual black. So to turn it over and look at all the buttons and connectors. This is the main camera at the back, the rear camera, which is 2 megapixels. Microphone, on-off button, home button. There's a slot there for a micro SDHC card. The charging connector goes in there. That's the micro USB and the HDMI port, and there's also a headphone port on the side. So to switch it on, simply press the on button and it now springs into life with the Android icon, followed by the KITKAT Android, showing that it's using KITKAT version 4.4.2, as confirmed there with the All Powers logo. So this has powered up fairly quickly, and now we'll take a look at it. So to unlock it, touch the padlock and swipe it to the right to the unlock icon, like that. At the foot of the main home screen, you'll see that there are several icon buttons here. This is the home button, which you can touch at any time and will always bring you back to this screen. This shows which apps have currently been opened recently, so you can close them individually or revert back to any of them at any time. That is for the volume down, and at the other side there's a volume up button. This one will always take you back to whatever you're doing on the previous screen, and this one takes a screenshot. So let's have a look at the actual apps installed now, which are accessed by pressing this button. So these are the apps already pre-installed, but I have downloaded a few of my own, such as Google Chrome, which is the browser I prefer, BBC Weather, Facebook and Outlook.com for email, although there is already an email app already pre-installed. You can adjust all the settings by dragging down this menu here. It's a bit difficult to see this, I realise, with me filming it. I'm looking through a screen to actually do the filming, and I realise it is quite reflective like this, but in use it's nowhere near as reflective as this. So anyone watching this review will think it's much more reflective than it really is, so just bear with me a little bit on this. So let's have a look now and see how quickly it surfs the net. I'm going to use Google Chrome because that's my preferred browser. So what I'm doing here is I'm demonstrating how the tablet works. You can pinch and expand, just as you would do on a laptop or the phone. It's exactly the same principle. You can open extra tabs, just as you would do on a laptop, and close them in the same way. So that's just a quick demonstration of surfing. We'll now look at some of the other features. It's not just for surfing the internet, although I have to say this is a very, very speedy method of doing so. It's faster than my PC, it's faster than my laptop, and it's faster than my phone. But it's also a music player, a video player, a sound recorder, and so many other things. So let's just take a look at some of the files I've got stored here already. All the files are in a logical system, as you would expect, with links to the camera files, media, movies, music. Let's have a look at a movie. Sorry, I pressed that a little bit too quickly. So this anyway means I can demonstrate how we go back a screen. So movies. I've got one movie already loaded on here, which I will play just to demonstrate using the video player just once. Don't pay too much attention to the content of this video. I'm playing it purely so you can see there's no stuttering and no buffering. Instead, it's a nice smooth video playback. The slight disappointment is the volume level is quite low. You can adjust the volume using the volume minus and volume plus buttons, but it is limited. The speakers are on the back and the volume level is now at its maximum, which is not terribly loud. It's adequate, but if you want louder music or to play videos at a louder volume, there are alternatives. I'll just pause that. What you could do is use a Bluetooth speaker such as this, or the other alternative would be to take advantage of the headphone socket and use an external speaker. When you know my talk, I know how and the sound quality is also better. As well as being a movie player and a music player, the tablet is also good for browsing photographs. So these are some photographs I've taken on a different camera. And you can zoom right into them and you can see the resolution is pretty good. I'll look at some photographs I've taken with the onboard camera. Here's one of the pony, for example. There's quite a bit of purple fringing in the trees and the white on the pony is blown a bit, the highlights are blown a bit there. The colour balance is better on that one. Again, the pony's face is a little bit too white there. And there's quite a lot of purple fringing in the trees. But this is what you'd expect really with any smartphone, tablet camera. There, closer up you can see, or at least hopefully you can see via the video, the focus on the wood is quite good. It shows the grain and the sign on the gatepost is very clear as well. Having given this tablet a good testing, I would say the real strength of this is the internet browsing, the web surfing. This is really fast. Although I'm not really demonstrating it at top speed with our 1 megabyte line, it is a lot faster than my PC. It's faster than both my laptop and my netbook, and it's faster than my phone as well. And all of those other gadgets cost considerably more than this did. This really is a bargain. It's less than £65, and for that you get a media player, a photo viewer, a music player, excellent web surfing speed, internet access, email, Facebook, every communication you can imagine, and it's all within this 10-inch package. A nice slim tablet that feels good, it's easy to hold, it doesn't flex at all, it has Bluetooth, it has a headphone socket. Really, it's a very, very good product for the money. You really couldn't fault it. Okay, there are a few little niggles with the camera, but that's relatively minor in the scheme of things. This is a good toy that does absolutely everything you could want it to do, and it does it reliably. It hasn't frozen on me at all yet, and there's space to expand it. It can hold up to roughly 5 gigabytes of storage space for downloading apps, and that's a heck of a lot. And on top of that, there's also the SD card, the memory card slot, which can expand the storage further by up to 32 gigabytes. So I don't think anyone buying this is going to be even slightly disappointed. It's excelled in every way as far as I'm concerned, and I am really pleased with it. And I've tried quite a lot of tablets and smartphones, so I am used to these gadgets, and I know a good one when I see it, and I'm very pleased with this. And say for £65, it's a gift. it really is a gift.